running full speed on this pavement, with my feet hitting the cracks. I got the whole wide world in front of me, and the wind against my back. Ready to fly, to spread my wings and blaze the sky. Ready to be all that I know is inside of me. 'Cause life ain't all that easy, no way we walk along. But it's your choice, you get what you make of it all. So go, don't let it defeat you. 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 No, don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. Defeat you. Go. When I'm facing endless battles, and I just can't take it no more. When I get up only to fall down again, there's one thing I know for sure. It's that life ain't all that easy, no way we walk along. But it's your choice, you get what you make of it all. So go, don't let it defeat you. 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 No, don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. Defeat you. No. When the world is staring in your face and life puts you in your place, do you listen to what they say, or do you get up and try it anyway? If life ain't easy, no way, then what difference does it make? Would it hurt you to try? Are you ready to fly? To spread your wings and blaze the sky. Say I'm ready to be all that I know is inside of me. So go, don't let it defeat you. Go, don't let it defeat you. Go, 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 don't let it defeat you. Go, 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 don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. Defeat you. So go, don't let it defeat you. 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 No, don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. No, don't let it defeat you. Defeat you. Go.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going
That is
on?
hey. That's I'm just laid back, put my boots up on the 40, read my newspaper, getting some Auburn News Today. With my homeboy Nick Frazier from the Water Cooler Talk podcast. We're just sitting around the barn for some Auburn News Today, also known as Have You Heard, Nick? How you doing today, Nick?
Man,
That
I'm doing
was-
great, man. How you
That
feeling?
was CJ DeJure for the intro.
Shout out to CJ DeJure. Shout out to CJ DeJure, one of our faithful watchers and listeners and
Yeah.
family members. Shout out to CJ DeJure. Shout out to
Yeah. What's up, CJ? And if you didn't see your name up there, man, hey, drop me a line, yo. Drop me a don't after the show, just go on this video after the show
Mm-hmm.
and just drop a comment, man, so I can add you. So I want to put everybody's avatar on the intro. You feel what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to do it on the comments during the show. So I need you after this show. After the show is over, go on and just drop me a comment. Whatever you want to say, just drop me a comment so I can add you in. I got a few I didn't add. I didn't get in. So Nick,
Yo,
what's going on, man? How you doing, man? I know you've been on a marathon, man. How you doing?
yeah, we're doing great, man. Doing great. You know, trying to get used to this new thing of, you know, we live every day on the Water Cooler Talk. But man, we here, man, having good time, man. Enjoy everybody being here. So thank y'all so much, man. I'm here. We're back. Yes.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Been on vacay, man. Been chilling, man. So, man, Philip Martin, man. Philip Martin became a member, man. He's
Shout out to Philip.
Man, became a member, man. He's supporting the cause, man. Supporting the Auburn Addicts family, man. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate it. What's up, Jonathan Taylor, man? What's up?
Shout out to JT.
War Eagle. What's up? There he is. What's up, TJ?
Hey, yo, TJ. What up, man?
Said the intro is fire, man. Appreciate that. Intro is fire, man. Appreciate it, man. Shout out, man. We was gonna give it to our girl, CJ DeJour, man. Let's go by her, man. Y'all want that song, man? Want to be encouraged sometimes? I need encouragement when sometimes before I get on with Tight, the Alabama guy on Wednesdays, I need encouragement, man. So that's a good song to listen to get your spirits up, get you going, especially exercising in the morning. CJ DeJour. Check it out.
Yes, sir.
Apple, Spotify, all those places, man. And then again, if you want your handle on there, if I didn't get your handle on there, it's difficult. So, but comment after the show. So it'll be on the other side. It's a comment during the show, and there's comments after the show. So I want you to get on the comments after the show so I can add it too. What's up, Felix?
Shout out to Felix.
What's up, man? What's going on, Felix, man? Been a minute. What's up, Felix the cat? Get beard. What's up, man? Yo, what's happening, y'all? Ain't nothing, man. We just chilling, man. Hanging out with my man TJ. What's up, Chris? How you
Shout
doing,
out
man?
to Chris Causey, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Shout out to Chris Causey, man.
Okay.
Hey, man, he be retweeting a lot of stuff that I be putting out on Twitter, man. Shout out to Chris, man.
What's up, Chris, man?
Shout out to Chris, man. Shout out to Chris.
Up,
What
man?
you do, Chris, man?
I'm jealous now because Chris don't be retweeting my stuff, man. Now I'm jealous. But it's all good, man. What's doing me, Chris? What's up, Chris?
Shout out to Chris, man.
I'm just joking, man. What's up, Frodo? Frodo, my man, Tez. Frodo Imagery. If you need some pictures, snapshots taking you a superstar like Nick Frazier from the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man, you need a portfolio, man. You need a professional portfolio, man. Frodo can do that. Tez. Y'all check out my man, Frodo Imagery, man. It's Tez, man. And he's an Auburn aficionado he's on Water Cooler Talk podcast, but he's on the Sharpshooters podcast too, man. This man is multifaceted.
Yeah.
Golly, man.
Fan favorite, man. He's a fan favorite.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, man. Cartel Phillips. What's up, man? What's up,
Shout out to Cartel. What's up, man? What's up?
Hey, you got to go to, if you want to become a member, Nick is going through his process, so you're going to be able to become a member on his channel. Also, all you got to do is just go to the Auburn Addicts channel, man, and hit the join button, man. It's for a good cause too, man. Not only does it support the channel, and I'm not going to do all this outlandish stuff about you supporting the channel, and I appreciate it, man. You support the work we do, support the Auburn Addicts staff, and plus, a thing I'm going to do with some of those proceeds, man, I'm going to help orphanages, American orphanages, man. That's what my heart is for the join also, man, is to take some of the proceeds, man, and help out the American orphanages, man. That's my thing right there. What's up, Bubba? My guy.
Bubba in the building. What's going on?
In the building. Hey, man, tell us, old man, I said, what's up, Bubba, man? I ain't heard from the old man in a while. Just checking on him, man. Checking on the OG. You ride in on the Shetland pony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Chris. Hey, I'm gonna add your name to it, man. Like I said, if you want your name added to it, your handle added to it, man, just comment after the show on the other side, so the comment will show on the show side. and not just on the feed doing the show. Man, everybody digging the intro, man. CJ, man. Everybody digging CJ, man. CJ de jour, man.
Yes, sir.
Travail. Sorry, I'm late. I had to watch the intro twice. That was fire. The song was spanking. That's CJ, man. Golly. CJ ain't even in here yet, man. Let's get in here. Man, tell your friends, share it, man. Share CJ if they need some encouragement. Share the song, man. That's one of our own, man. That's a Auburn Tiger, man. It's one of our own, man. So let's support our own. Get a song out there, man. If you know anybody, man, get a song out there. Anybody know radio station? Man. Yeah, for real.
Blow
man.
It up.
Yeah. We all need encouragement to deal with tight. Exactly. That's what I just said. That is what I just said. I need some encouragement sometimes before I go on with tight during the week, man. For real, man. How about this players that stayed and National Signing Day? This Fire Porters player. Yeah, we about to get on that too, Felix. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're doing that, man. Travail, that's crazy work. What's up, C Hall?
What's up,
King Richard, my man. King Richard, a member too, man. Appreciate you, King Richard, man.
King Richard, man.
Thoughts on Tanner Burns' promotion? The fact that you can't put out a product that on the field that can and get a promotion. He's falling up. He's failing up, man. He's shouts out to him, Bubba. Dude is failing up, bro. For real, man.
Oh goodness!
Shout out to him. I pray I can fail up, man. I can, you know what I'm saying? I don't fall down. What's up? We fall down, but we get up. Yeah,
Clerkin, ain't it?
He's not falling down. He's falling up, bro. For real.
He's falling up. Shout out to Tanner Burns, man. Shout out to
Tanner Burns. You falling up, my guy. Hey, here's your boy right here. There you go.
Say, man, what's going on? Hope everything going good, man. Taylor, what's up, man?
We about to get into the show, man. I just want to, just holler at y'all, man, before I get going, man. Before we get going, yo, Bubba, one of the dumbest moves Hugh has made so far. See, he's saying he's falling up too. Yeah, he ready to fly. I'm ready to fly too, Travail. Hey, man, y'all hard, bro. What's up, Galaxy 74? What I see high level O-line commit to every school, but Auburn, hey, we got O-line commit, man. We got high level. We got a high level tackle. Yeah, left tackle at that, man. So
out of the transfer portal, yeah.
We'll talk about that too. We'll just bookmark that, Galaxy. If we don't hit on it, man, and we get kind of lost in this news, man, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Right. Just remind us, because we can go through the offensive line too, man. And I'm be watching and put your notifications on, man. Y'all put your notifications on, because I'm gonna drop something on the offensive line next week, man. Go in depth with it too. Where we at, Nick?
We should be at
okay, he said Chris said okay. Okay, we got that one. See Jonathan, Chris, see lots of familiar faces. Yeah, lots of familiar faces in here, man. I love it, man. Man, look who we got in here, Nick. Look. Okay, Tim, JT. Good. Yeah. No. What's up, Connie?
Oh snap! Shout out to Connie for AU, man. Shout out to Connie. What's going on?
Connie, when the show is over, make sure you log back in and do it and comment on this video so I can put your avatar in the intro, please. Yeah. All y'all, man. Yeah. That didn't get your intro name in the intro.
Yes.
You're gonna need something stronger than more support to deal with tight. You for real, bro. Man, speak on it. Tim, Jonathan, Chris, man, she back in, man. Connie, everybody falling up, yes. War Eagle, yes. Connie, everybody like Connie. Everybody like Connie.
Shout out to Auburn Dad. What up,
Connie man? Famous in here, man.
Man.
Still, what up, man? Everybody speaking to everybody, man. That's what's up, man. It's the difference in family, man. Auburn family is different, man. Y'all ever heard of a dedicated Nichols coach? Never. No, I've never heard of that.
Never
heard of that, man. But and man, in like yeah.
So tight. What up? Shout out to tight.
Yes, you are, man. You living over you're not living rent free. It's not like it's not tight. It's and for y'all don't know, this is tight, the Alabama fan. I do a show with him every week. Okay, called Iron Bowl Debate. So that should say enough. But he's living rent free in our head. How are you living rent free when you come over here and advertise every week? That's not living rent free. Living rent free is when nobody says nothing and you just think about it. Dude, look what you promoting your Alabama stuff on here every week, man. So you're not living rent free. Auburn has multiple blue chips in the O-line. Yeah, high school class, and we're loaded. The best left tackle in the portal. Yes, I agree. What's happening, Bubba King Richard? All y'all, man. Frodo, to be honest, never seen anyone just coaching nickel. Here they go with this, man.
Never.
Rick Renda, what's up? From the what coming in from the Water Cooler Talk Podcast Studios. You know Rick Renda, Nick?
Nah, it's a new name, man. Shout out to Rick Renda, man. Shout out to Rick Renda.
Rick Renda. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do everything. Share. Do you know all that stuff you're supposed to do, man? Put us in the rotation. Rick Renda. Not just tight all Alabama fans. Yeah, that's pretty much true. All right, Nick. Let's get into this, man. We're gonna get into some basketball.
A little basketball before we get into the sport that matters. Just let me not say that.
Basketball, man. The basketball matters, man. We're number 2 in the nation, man. We only lost 1 game, man. We only lost 1 game to Duke, which I think we could have won that game, but we were on the road, man. We were on the road. First game out on the road. So, you know what I'm saying? Lost to Duke. And then last night, man, I loved it, Nick. I love how it feels to be a winner. Nick, I'm a winner.
Yeah, in basketball. Right now we are in basketball.
Yeah, man. Only lost 1 game.
And in recruiting in football.
Yes, and in recruiting in football for sure, man. Yeah. Yes. 68-84, man. They laying hands on Missouri, man. Lay hands on them.
Yeah, man.
Auburn laying hands on everybody, man.
Yeah.
And touching cats, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
68-84. Let me give you some scores right quick, man, for my boys. Janai Broom, 24. And like Hugh Freeze, I'm talking about Hugh Freeze. I wish it was Hugh Freeze. Bruce Pearl. He said, man, that with Janai Broom, he's very unselfish.
Okay.
Says teams can't handle Janai Broom because on 1-on-1, they can't handle him on the inside. And if they double him on the inside, he's kicking it out to the outside, which we're shooting threes, man, almost at the rate we shot when we went to the Final Four, if you didn't know. And a lot of pundits already have Auburn penciled into the Final Four already, man.
Yeah, I think the odds say that Auburn has a better chance. They got better odds at winning the Final Four. They made it to the Final Four than they do winning the SEC championship.
Wow.
Which is odd.
Yeah. Okay, Cardwell 2. Kelly 6. One of my favorite players, becoming one of my favorite players. The man will scorch it when he gets heated up. Chambe Mazara 13. Jones 10. Howard 4. Pettifor 10. He will light it up. Johnson 13. Yeah, man.
What?
Man, Pettifor be balling, man.
I mean, his impact is so like into the game that you think that he got more than what he got.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
10? Like when you said 10, I was like, wait, I thought he at least had 15, 16, 17.
Johnson had 13. That's the quiet assassin right there, man.
Yeah.
And then, man, Patterson had 2.
What was Kelly? What did Kelly have? Because Kelly came back. You know,
Kelly might. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Kelly had 6 and 5, man. 65 rebounds. Yeah.
Okay.
So he didn't get crunk as usual, but you know he usually light it up, man. So
you give him time to play back into it. He'll be back.
Yeah, we starting the SEC gauntlet, man, which was supposed to be a gauntlet, but we just like that was nothing. Missouri was nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to like when we go to against these SEC teams, and man, the SEC is powerful and have just taken over basketball too.
Yeah.
You know, I was expecting kind of a little, you know, tougher matchup. So I'm just waiting to see, man, what is it gonna look like when we actually like struggle? You know what I'm saying? Because they like.
Okay, would you say Auburn
these the lights out, man?
Would you say Auburn struggled last night?
No, not at all. Not at all, man.
They had like 16. They had 18 turnovers last night, didn't they?
They caused like 16, I think. I don't know how many they had. I think they called 16.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, you can look that up. But even if they did, it's like, dude, it's not affecting them. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think they was up by like 30 something at one point. Yeah, it was just like, geez, man. They like playing middle schoolers right now.
The difference between Auburn and other schools is Auburn is deep. Auburn can play.
Yeah.
Auburn can literally go. They can probably play 12, 13.
Yeah, they are very deep, man. Not only are they deep, but it's like you can switch in and out, man, and they are all effective.
Yeah. And that's
man. The 3-point shooting is crazy. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's just a recipe for the team because you just never know. Like if one person has an off night, somebody else can step up and deliver and stuff like that. And then now you bring in Kelly back in, who's a bona fide scorer. I mean, when he get back into rotation into shape and into game speed for real. I mean, it's kind of like how it is with Auburn football recruiting. Like you're gonna be looking at it like we got so much talent. Like how we gonna get all these guys on the field? That's what you're gonna be looking at. Then now you're looking at on the basketball court. You're gonna be like, man, like who can Auburn not lose to? Like
right? That's
like, could Auburn literally go what? Could they go undefeated through the
man? I don't know, man.
I'm not saying that they will because it's still a schedule. Like it's still at any given night you can slip up against the team, and the team just has it at night. But if Auburn is playing 95 to 100% of what they're capable of doing against another team that's capable of what they can do fully or something almost fully, I wouldn't. I'm not betting against Auburn at all.
Yeah, man. That A game strong, dog. That A game is strong. Tight said, I guess the bot is shook. And we about to get into recruiting, Nick.
I have no idea.
We had some visitors over the weekend. So let's talk visitors, Nick. Let's talk visitors.
All right.
We got Chris Murray, Sam Houston State. 6'4", 255 edge. He visited Saturday and today, man. He's down to Auburn and Florida State. So we're trying to get another edge in the bucket, right? So we're talking about Keyron Crawford and Jamonta Waller on one side. And then we're talking about Keldrick Falk and Amaris Williams on the other side.
I don't like how we leave Joe Phillips out of that, but okay.
I think they're talking about moving. I think they're leaning more with Joe Phillips playing what I've heard playing more true linebacker, which would be great.
I mean, if that's the case, I mean, you had the Alabama linebacker come in for a visit.
Okay. Who is that? Talk to me.
What's his name? His name
is Jeremiah Alexander.
That's it. Yes. He came in for a visit. I'm just looking at that, where would he give the greatest impact? Where would Joe Phillips give the greatest impact on the field? Do you want him dropping the coverage? Do you want him playing 5 to 6 yards off the ball, or do you want him on the edge rushing the quarterback?
I think, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just like you said, if you put him on the field, Joe Phillips gonna do Joe Phillips, which means Joe Phillips gonna go to work, which means Joe Phillips is gonna do grown man stuff.
That's not the question.
My point is, my answer is, it doesn't matter. I think Joe Phillips, man, from looking at Joe Phillips and his physical ability, from looking at his film, man, I think Joe Phillips can play the middle, come downhill, and put that hat on you. I think Joe Phillips can drop in coverage and cover, and I think Joe Phillips can come off the edge. I think Joe Phillips can play both levels effective. That's my thought.
Effectively,
I think he can effectively play both levels.
I'm not saying I think if he gets on the field and play, he will produce at either one of those positions.
Okay.
I would prefer to see him as effective as an effective player on the field and making an impact. I'd rather see him at the edge position. I would rather see him rushing the quarterback. That's just me. That's just me personally. I would rather see him rushing the quarterback from the edge than playing linebacker. Because I think either way he get on the field and play linebacker, he's gonna do well. But how where his impact where he'll make his money at in the next on the next level is rushing the quarterback.
So you were saying you would like his primary position to be edge and not okay. I got you. But you know Durkin is if his primary position is at linebacker, he's gonna put him on the edge just like he does Riddick. You feel what I'm saying? Because Riddick rushes the passage. Yeah, Riddick rushes the passer too, man. So yeah, I get what you're saying. You just want him on the edge. I get it.
Yeah,
But
I think
he
he gonna make his money. He gonna make his money rushing the quarterback coming off the edge.
I got you, man. I got you. And bring us up to date on the offensive line, Nick. My man was asking about offensive line.
Yeah, man. So offensive line recruiting, man. So far, of course, in the 25 class, we had Broderick Scholl out of Oklahoma, who I'm very high on, the right tackle position, which is going to be very important going forward because we all know that Deuce Knight is being set up as the quarterback of the future, and he is left-handed. So having Broderick Scholl on that right side is going to be protecting Deuce Knight's blind side. As well as Jacoby Ward came in, and Ty Buster came into the class as well. In the transfer portal, Mason Murphy from USC at right tackle is here now. You have Xavier Chaplin, who was at Virginia Tech, shored up the left side, has 2 years of eligibility remaining, and he is an NFL prospect at that position. So that's short. You shored that side up at least for the next 2 years. If Jackson Arnold, who is presumably going to be the starting quarterback going forward, he'll be protecting his blind side as well. As Dylan Wade announced that he's coming back. Jeremiah Wright announced that he's coming back. Xavier Miller seems like he'll be making his way back as well too. So we have a nice problem on the offensive line, man. You got a lot of guys. You have Connor Lew, who's going to be your center. You have Jeremiah Wright, Dylan Wade, who will be your right and left guard. And then, of course, Chaplin, who's going to be your left tackle. I think that's solidified. Problem is, what are we going to do at the right tackle position? You got Tutal coming back, and then you just signed Mason Murphy. So who plays there? So I think this offensive line is going to be set. So, and that's the reason why, if you go back and look at some of the videos that I did, I believe Auburn probably will have a top 10 offense next season, just because of the offensive line play will be more solidified and they'll be more together.
Top
so
10, top 10.
Go back and watch the video. Go watch the video on the podcast.
I know we talk top 10 offense, and you guys talk top 10, y'all talk top 10, top 15 defense. So on top 10, okay. So you top 10. Okay. Yeah. Wow, man.
If you want me to go, I go over. So these are the top 10 offenses from 2024 per total yards. Okay. Miami, Clemson, Texas, Ole Miss.
We're going total yards.
Total yards.
Okay.
Yeah. Miami, Clemson, Texas, Ole Miss, Jacksonville State, Penn State, Boise State, SMU, Texas, San Antonio, and North Texas. Auburn was number 42 in total offense per total yards last year. Okay. And if you look at the offenses that were in the top 10 that were either playoff teams or fringe playoff teams, Clemson, Texas, Penn State, Boise State, SMU were all playoff teams. Miami, Ole Miss were teams that you could have put in there in the playoff. But then if you look at the teams that break it down passing to rushing percentage wise, if you look at it, 4 teams matched Auburn based on what Auburn did passing to rushing last year. Auburn was 61% pass to 39% run. So those 4 teams were Clemson, Texas, SMU, and North Texas. If you add all those together and get an average, how many more yards Auburn needed to be in the top 10? It was 723 more yards. Okay. Needed for the season to be top 10.
Okay.
You divide that by 2 between your rushing and your passing. That's 362 yards, which is roughly breaks down to about 30 extra yards per game.
Okay.
Per side. So 30 extra yards, 30 extra passing yards per game for Auburn to be in that top 10. So if the offensive line is shored up, you went out and got your quarterback that you want to run the offense. You got the receiving core out there with Cam Coleman, Eric Singleton, Horatio Fields, Malcolm Simmons, Perry Thompson. And then you got Preston Howard, who may be the guy at tight end from Maryland to go along with Brandon Frazier.
You better not overlook Brandon Frazier.
No, I'm not overlooking. I'm just saying he's the veteran guy in the room. But stuff like that. But if you looking at that, and then of course you got the running back room situation with Darrell Robinson, Jeremiah Cobb, Damari Austin, coming in. Maybe Alvin Henderson may get some run with that. I just don't understand how that team can't do those numbers.
Okay,
year.
you know I'm a guy. You know how I feel about, and we talked about this on the Water Cooler Talk podcast about defense and defensive numbers given up versus touchdowns. I'm a touchdowns guy. I'm not an offensive numbers guy. Like, hey, points. I mean, yards per game. I'm about points per game. And
Auburn was like 20. We scored like 27 points per game.
No. I'm saying offense.
Average 27 points per game.
Yeah. No. I'm saying. So what does the average nation in the nation?
I'm about to tell you right now.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be top 10 in points scored per game. I'm not a yards guy.
You talking about in 2024 what Auburn averaged?
Yeah. And why you do that?
Auburn average points per game in 2024. 27.8, which was 70th.
Yeah, you see, we're 70th in points scored. I want to be 10th in points.
But you gotta look at you gotta look at that list though, because that list was like 27.8, 27.9, 27.9, 30, 30.1. Like it's if you do it that way, then they right there. So if it's not like a big jump between like 50th and 80th, you know, it's like point some points of being in different positions. So I mean, but if you take out, you know, the Alabama A&Ms, you take out all of those games like that, Auburn actually drops down to like 18 points per game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's where I want improvement. Is like, man, I'm tired of playing the Georgias scoring 7 and 10 points, man, and this going. And I don't want to get started, but this goes back to the Gus days. And I guess we say we was going to talk about this, but this we did say we was going to talk about this.
Yes, we did, because I got it all right here ready to go.
Yeah, this goes back to the Gus days, man. And we might as well go ahead and hash it. But this goes back to the Gus days of going to Georgia and going to Athens, man, scoring 7 points, 10 points. Man, I'm tired of those days, man. I need to score some points against Georgia, against Alabama, man, against these tough teams. Give me, give me the points per game. So, and we're getting okay. We're gonna get in. I'm gonna let you go down the comments and read the comments, Nick. But my question is to the chat: how many? And this seems like it was a bad breakup, because we don't talk about any other coach, man, within the Auburn family, and this goes like Tim says, man, these Auburn chats are different, y'all. He says in all of our major ones, everybody speaks to each other like we're in a party. Yeah, it's different, man. But within the Auburn family, man, is it a more debated coach than Gus Malzahn and his legacy and shit? He have been fired, and who are the Gus people, man? Should he have been fired? Would you take Gus back? That's the question. If he can't, would you take him? He went to Florida State as an offensive coordinator. Would you take him back as an offensive coordinator? Man, it's just like a lightning rod when you discuss Gus Malzahn, man. Yeah. So where would you take him back as an offensive coordinator, Nick?
That's a tricky question for me, bro.
Okay, that's a tricky question. And was he a quarterback developer?
No, he was not a quarterback developer.
Okay. All right.
That was quick. I mean, so okay, all right. So if you let's put parameters around this quarterback development thing, because of course, if you don't know, we have a group chat with a lot of us, and we had this was a conversation that we had all day. All day. If I'm not mistaken, this was Thursday. We had this conversation. And now, are we putting parameters around Gus as a head coach, or are we looking at their entire career? That's the question. Are we looking at his entire career, or are we looking at what he did as a head coach? Now, this is what I say. Because I got it written down right here, bro. I can give you the numbers right now. Okay. From him as his full career, and we can go all the way back to Tulsa in 2006. and go all the way up to this past season at UCF. We can do all of it. It just depends on if we got time to do it. That's it. But from the numbers that I look at, it does not tell me, and it doesn't give me any type of, it doesn't solidify anything that tells me that Gus Malzahn developed quarterbacks. What it tells me is, it tells me that Gus Malzahn had an effective system.
Okay.
And he went out and he got a quarterback to run that system effectively.
Okay.
You know, that's what that tells me. It doesn't tell me that he developed quarterbacks. I don't get it. I mean, we got time to go through the numbers if you want to.
Okay. We'll go through the numbers. We'll go through it, man. Let's catch up the comments, man. We'll go through that. That's just a question. He said he coaching placeholder.
Wow.
Hey fellas, I just want to know where everyone's head is with Jackson Arnold. Personally, I like to pick up. What y'all say, homies? I like Jackson Arnold pick up, man. I said this before when they had it. The other guy came in from Duke. I was like, I'd rather have Jackson Arnold. That was just my opinion. A lot of other people would rather have the guy from Duke. I'd rather have Malik Murphy. I'd rather have Jackson Arnold, one, because I think will be more effective as far as a runner in the RPO game. Then we're coming out the box, man. We're playing some tough games. In the first 4 games, we have Baylor at Baylor and we have Oklahoma at Oklahoma. Man, I need a quarterback that's already used to this SEC heat. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like Jackson Arnold. He's already been acclimated to the speed of the game, the speed of the SEC. Not that Malik Murphy wouldn't be able to adjust, but I know Jackson Arnold is going to come in and he's going to already have his feet wet. It's not going to be any adjustment as far as speed. So I think if you can protect him, he's been in the RPO system since he's been in high school. And I know Hugh Freeze is a board guy. He's a board guy, meaning when his people come in, he put them on the board. And he's going to say, okay, can you deconstruct this play? Can you look at the defense? Can you read it? Where are you supposed to be going with the ball in the RPO? And if you can operate that board with Hugh Freeze, man, he'll like you, offense and defense. So I know if Hugh Freeze put this amount of money in Jackson Arnold, then I know he knows the offense and can decipher the offense and play well in the offense. Now, on the board is different, as we saw last year, than you playing on the field, because obviously Peyton Thorne could get on the board and do work on the board, but when it got in the game, it was another, something different. But I think Jackson Arnold, as Hugh Freeze said, he has swagger too. That's Hugh Freeze's word. So he said he would bring a different element of swagger to the offense. So he must have some moxie about him, in Hugh Freeze's eyes. So I like him. What do you think, Nick? Talk to me.
Man, I'm optimistically encouraged about Jackson Arnold. I've been saying this since the portal opened, since he signed back on December 14th, 15th when he signed. I'm optimistically encouraged about him. The staff said they thought he wasn't used correctly at Oklahoma, which I agree with to a degree. He didn't have the talent around him consistently at Oklahoma. That's not going to be a problem in Auburn. That's the reason why you go out, just in case if somebody does go down. That's the reason why you go out and get an Eric Singleton or Horatio Fields. If a wide receiver go down, talent step right back in. It'd be able to. It shouldn't be that much of a drop off from talent. The offensive line here will be a lot better. Projecting that they'll be a lot better. The system, the RPO system, is something that he's comfortable in. He even said it himself. That's something that he's comfortable in. So I'm optimistically encouraged with Jackson Arnold at quarterback. The only problem I have is coaching situational management. That's the only thing.
Okay.
And coaching situational play calling. Now that you have all the pieces, which we're presuming we're seeing that. You went out and you upgraded the offensive line on the edges. You went out and you got two extra talents in the wide receiver room with the talent that you already had. You went out and signed a Darrell Robinson, and you got Alvin Henderson coming in. You went out and got Preston Howard from Maryland with Brandon Frazier coming back and Rico Walker that's in the room. And then you have Hollis Davis and Ryan G coming in as freshmen. You have all those guys coming in on the offensive side. to go along with the other guys, the Derek Smiths, the Eric Smiths, the Sam Turners, wide receivers, Derek Smith, who could possibly play both ways. You have all of those guys coming in, and there is I don't want to know. I don't know if we can use the word excuse because that's been going around a lot. But there is I put it like this: there is nothing that is stopping Auburn from not being at least an 8 or 9 win team this season. Season. I mean, all the pieces are in place. You have been as the head coach. You have been saying we need talent. We need talent. Well, guess what? You went out and got it. You've acquired it. You accumulated it. You can't say we can't use. Now, this is an excuse we can't use. We can't use the excuse of this is not his roster anymore.
Sure.
Can't use it anymore. So now you went out and got it. Now you got the pieces around Jackson Arnold. Now we about to see exactly why I'm excited is because you've been saying this as the head coach, and now you have the opportunity to actually do what you want to do on the offensive side of the ball because now you went out and evaluated this talent and brought them in, and now these guys should be the ones that we should be able to win at least 9 games this year, not be a playoff team. So that's how I see it.
Okay, cool. Terrell said we should have won the Duke game. Tim said the basketball team is special. I wish we could somehow see this team square up against Jabari Kessler's team. That would be cool. Bubba says, Josh Pate says, trust but verify. We will see. AD. Felix said, I feel you, Bubba. Say less. What's up, Asia? Man, when the last time Asia been here? What's up, family? He said, yes, sir. What's up, Buddy Skinner?
Shout out to Buddy Skinner.
Water cooler talk, huh?
Shout out to Buddy Skinner.
What's up, Buddy Skinner, man? Hey, fellas, glad I joined in on the show doing the live part. War Eagle, speaking of Bama trolls, I just read where their great QB signee, Keelan Russell, hurt his leg. Wow. What?
Yeah, I don't think it's broken. I think he's just injured. Yeah,
Asia, you better have a doctor's note. SEC basketball is very good this year. Hey, I'm laughing because Auburn Dad for life. I'm just messing with you, man.
Because I saw that earlier.
Auburn Dad for life.
I saw that earlier.
He's like jumping from channel to channel. So when he jumped to your channel, I skipped his comments with.
I saw that earlier and I was like, man, like I wouldn't even be seeing that. I'm pretty sure he is, but then he was like, man, what you talking about? I'm like, okay. That was funny. Shout out to Auburn Dad for life, man. Shout out to Auburn Dad.
Hey, I'm just messaging Auburn Dad. He like was on my channel commenting, and then he jumped to Nick channel. I was like skipping it so he'll keep jumping back and forth. But you know, oh man, but that was tears right there. Anyway, he says so. I say this again. How do you get not only to coach the position that was the worst on the team last, but get promoted to coach them? And now our nickels don't make sense. Yeah, I agree, man. That's what I say. He's falling up, man. He's falling up. It's like unless Hugh Freeze is gonna go get another special teams coach and just moving him there preemptively, then that will make sense. You know what I'm saying? If I have in mind that I'm gonna get another special teams coach, okay, let's move him into the position TJ Rushing was in last year.
But this is something I know. Even when I was in college, like the special team coordinator, he helped coach other positions as well.
Yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. But this is what people are saying. They were like, dude, you couldn't handle like just like when I worked at Hardee's, you couldn't handle just dropping fries, man. So how you gonna handle the cash being a cashier too, or helping out making the hamburgers? You can't even handle this part, man. You can't handle picking up the trash in the parking lot yet. So how can we add other duties to you when I understand what people are saying, but you're right. The special teams coaches help with other positions, but people are like, man, you can't do that, handle that part right. You know what I'm saying? So
they know better than us, man. They in the building every day.
Oh man, Auburn Dad, man, we love you, man. We just
shout out to Auburn Dad.
Just messing with you, man. Auburn, you can come back. You can come back to the Auburn. Just comment on both sides, man. That would be great, man. That would be great. I was just hoping he is these standout receivers. Yes, man. We need somebody, man, for real. Connie says, "Oh boy, buddy, I hope Alabama loses everything, including their citizenship, but I don't want to get hurt."
Man.
Woo! What's up, Asia? They're plenty of work on doing game with Mizzou, but fact beat them, who by the way beat #1 Kansas this year. Yeah. Take it as a positive. I agree, man. I agree, Auburn Dad for life. See, Auburn Dad, we got you. We just joking with you, Auburn Dad. She said citizenship, man. Hey, man, only over here, man. Auburn Dad, only over here will we have you jumping from channel to channel. You ain't gonna get that nowhere else. Cartel, go ahead, catch up there.
Saying somebody's living rent free but constantly on Auburn content channels. You won't catch me doing this, even though my little cousin is point guard for Bama. Shout out to Marks.
What? Okay, that's what's up, man.
My tight.
Yeah, I know.
We should be able to beat everyone, but hard win them all, not lose more than one. Yeah, I think Auburn probably slips up once, maybe twice, but other than that,
yeah,
it is what it is. My main concern is this team is rebounding.
Okay.
Outside the top 50, the only way to make up for that is forcing turnovers, which we're good at, but you have to sustain, which is hard for me to understand when you have Dylan Cardwell down there playing the 5, that we're that bad at rebounding. Like, we're outside the top 50 of rebounding. That's just interesting.
But you know what they say too, like they say long shots, man, causes bad rebounding.
Yeah, long rebounds.
Yeah, if we're shooting like a lot of threes and outside shots, man, if we're playing outside ball, then sometimes you get that. Yeah. Auburn Dad for life. You said we had a Bama linebacker. We just talked about him, Auburn Dad. That was Jeremiah Alexander, 6'2", 250 pounds. They're talking about playing him in the middle. He was here on Saturday and today. He is a former 5-star. He is a former #1 player in the state of Alabama, Nick, for the class of 10-22. Did you know that?
I did.
Okay. Yep. Righteously, bro, I had rather they catch a loss or two here and there helps learning how to pick yourself back up. I agree.
I agree with that too. I agree with that.
Let's keep it a buck. AUB ball righteously has been underachieving for a bit. Yes, man. I was like, if they get put out of the first round this year, I'm gonna be really hurt, man.
Yeah, I don't see that happen. I think Auburn's. I mean, of course, let's just be real. Anything can happen in the tournament, but I mean, when you have like teams that are that good, they normally make it to at least the Elite 8, Final 4.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. He says I'm excited to see Joe on the field. Rushing the QB is best place for Joe Phillips. He is Julius Peppers for real. Besides the crimes, Lord have mercy, man.
Man, I tell you, bro.
What is that? He said Julius Pepper did something last year, man.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Yeah.
He said I'm leaning 70% to if too tall returns, he wins the right spot. Really?
Yeah, I think he does too.
I mean, so.
Yeah. I think listen, you didn't really have too many problems with the right tackle last year. I mean, you had some mental errors every now and then. It wasn't like on the left side of the
go back and watch, man. Go back and watch the Alabama game, dog.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. This is the thing. He's already ingrained with the offensive line. If all you doing, if he comes in and starts at the right tackle spot, the only position that you're changing is the left tackle. You'll have Wright, Lou. You'll have Wade, Lou, Wright, Miller.
I agree, man.
And if you look at the offensive line, the middle was solid, was way above average. The right tackle spot, you had some misses here and there, but you get him back, you get him right. He another year, he good. Then you just went out and you just signed an all ACC second team guy who's projected to be a top 2-round pick in the NFL. Come on, man. Nah.
Hey, Bubba, let me tell y'all this. Let's do this. This is what I'll do. I'm gonna go break down some Mason Murphy. You know what I'm saying? Because I really like leaned into and went back and watched the Iron Bowl and just really was looking at the offensive line, man, just studying that offensive line. And you're right, left tackle, we got definitely an upgrade, man. We're in the left tackle position, we are nearing the very good to elite.
No, we elite. That's elite.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Very good to elite. And again, that's why I got to see him against SEC competition, and then I'll before I label him as elite. Okay. So that's why I say very good to elite. I see him. Dylan Wade, man, we already know he's in the room, man. He's gonna be an NFL player, so we move him back. So we do elevate on the left side. Connor Lewis coming back, man. Another year as a junior. He's been in the SEC 3 years, man. He should elevate. And plus Jeremiah Wright, man, great runner, run blocker, man. If he could just elevate a little more in the pass game, he could be in that level. The right is, man, that's my problem on the line. Go back and look at, I just challenge you, bro. Go back and look at the Iron Bowl. And it was some crazy stuff going on the right-hand side, man. He said he's thinking about Jabril Peppers, man.
He's talking about the wrong person. It's all right. It's cool.
Auburn offer wide receiver from App State. Man, they get some more wide receivers.
That is very interesting to me. That is very interesting to me. That, and I don't want to go into that right now. We'll talk about that a little bit this week in the water cooler, but that's very interesting to me.
Yeah, and I'm with you, Travail. That's why I have touchdowns win games, man, not yards between the 20. You got to score to win. Absolutely, man. You want to be top 10 in scoring against Power 4. That's right. 70th, yep. Yes. Yes, Travail. Coach Hugh Freeze has got to fix the red zone play call. Embarrassing. We were last in the SEC in scoring touchdowns in the red zone. Can you believe that?
78.05%.
78.05%. Nick got the numbers for you, man. So, yeah, we were dead last in that, Connie. So, I mean, it was embarrassing, man, especially for somebody who touts himself as a offensive guru. He might not, but other people do. 18 points per game isn't going to win against anyone but Mercer. That's right. Absolutely. Tennessee and Bama are the two big challenges. Yes.
Basketball, yeah.
Yeah. 18 points averages a punch in the gut. Yeah, you heard me. Absolutely, man. If this defense plays like I expect them to, the offense should get a lot of opportunities. Top 10 in offense is reachable. Man, top 10 in offense, which y'all saying in top 10 in offense. Nick, you saying top 15 in defense. And I'm saying scoring offense and scoring defense. If they do that, man, I told you, I'm going to come on here and apologize to y'all, and I'm going to buy y'all a Spam sandwich. The Sam Jackson trick play that fake nobody instead of just handing it to the hunter is just, stuck in my mind. Yeah, that too. Right? Embarrassing. Yes, sir. We're going to always be debating Gus. I'm not a fan. Ooh. I would absolutely not take Gus back as OC. And he was not a quarterback developer, Terrell, I guess. Don't want Gus back. Like girlfriends, sometimes you gotta enjoy the times you had and let them go and wish them the best. Travail and Marcus. Travail, I feel like Auburn and Gus needed a break from each other.
I mean, I don't want to tell you we were trying to tell you, but we were trying to tell you. That's like it was. Look.
Okay, you come.
But it's okay.
Sure. Okay, hold on, man. Hold on. And I'm hold on, Dick. I'm gonna put the chat line out here. So if anybody wanna come in and if you want to talk about it, man. If you want to talk,
let's do that. Let's talk.
If you want to talk about any of these topics, man. Okay. If you want to talk about any of these topics, the chat is in the link. Auburn Dad for life. You got to come back over here to talk.
I'm gonna put it in the water.
What's up, Dan? Huge fan from Huntsville, man. Appreciate you coming in, Dan. Appreciate you. Really, for real. We do. Appreciate you because you can spend your time with a lot of other things, a lot of Auburn channels. We appreciate the family coming in here, man. We just kicking it, having a good time. Talking some football, basketball, talking some Gus Malzahn. And here's the answer. He said he was the last coach to have success at Auburn.
Okay.
Couldn't have said it better. Tim, I agree, Tim. There he is. Yo, I'm on this channel too. That's what I mean. Go get on both channels, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Comment on both sides, man. Travail, if you want to come in, if anybody want to come in, and bro, if you want to talk about anything Auburn related, we just dropping news, but if if you find anything you want to talk about, any news we're not talking about, man, you can come in and talk, man. Gus was also a poor QB evaluator.
I'm gonna give you some names. I'm gonna give you some names.
What's your name?
Jeremy Johnson, Sean White, Jason Smith, Tyler Queen, who I'm still mad at because you could have had Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Woody Barrett, Malik Willis, which
Golly.
Joey Gatewood, Court Sandberg, Bo Nix. Now, out of all them names that I just named, Jeremy Johnson is the guy that didn't pan out. Sean White was okay. Jason Smith didn't even he moved to wide receiver. Tyler Queen never got on the field. Woody Barrett transferred. Malik Willis showed that he could possibly do something in the A-Day game, but then ended up transferring to Liberty. Joey Gatewood never caught traction at Auburn at quarterback. Court Sandberg was always a backup, and then Bo Nix transferred.
Question: Was Kyle Frazier a
Kyle Frazier was recruited by Gus Malzahn to Auburn, but then Gus left to take the Arkansas State job.
But he came back though the next year. So Kyle Frazier was under him too. Remember, Kyle Frazier moved from quarterback to safety.
He did. At the time that happened, when Gus came back in 2013, he wasn't in the quarterback room then.
Okay. He said, Huggy Beard said, I think Gus is a good OC, but head coach, he suffers from ego like Freeze. Gus thinks he's a genius still. Miss State are pretty good in b-ball. Yeah, Miss State is. Man, we got some good teams in the SEC, man. I think Tennessee is number one, dude. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky, Miss State, Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? We got, Missouri. Mm-hmm. Which channel do I stay on? I'm stuck.
So they asking the channel. So here it is. You got Auburn Addicts-TV, and then you have the Water Cooler Talk podcast channel. So those are the two channels that we are on right now. So we on either one. You can subscribe and hit notification bell, like, comment to either one of those channels. That's what
do both, because we do some Auburn content, but we do different stuff. So like, subscribe, and hit on notifications. Subscribe to both channels, because we do the same stuff. We co-op on stuff, but then we do different stuff. How about that? Jackson Arnold has a high ceiling, but is a bit more of a gamble than I really wanted. But the portal only has what it has. Can't create a hypothetical quarterback. You're right. That is, he was the best in the, among the best in the portal. So you're right. I don't know if we can recruit the QB room like we are currently, then Gus wouldn't be bad. If we got to depend on him to develop them, nah. Woo. I ain't got no positive Gus, but Travell, you the only positive Gus, man. Hugh Freeze is a great recruiter, not a coach. Okay, there you go. He said Jackson Arnold himself is not necessarily a gamble, but I wonder about Hugh Freeze RPO concept and how he will adapt to what Jackson Arnold can execute. Man, hopefully he can. CJ, what's up?
CJ, what's up? What's going on,
man? Okay, she's super late, but love the intro, DC. Let's go. This is our year. Yes, sir. We will not be denied. Let's go. Let's make this thing platinum. Y'all tell your friends, man. Go by CJ DeSure. I think Jackson Arnold would be a baller. King Richard, what's up, man? Talent gap can't be an excuse this year. Nick, that's what he said. He agreed with you. I tuned out Deuce Malzahn after 2014. Dang, man. When he screwed us up in the in our playoff chances with Nick Marshall. Yeah. And I will never forgive him. My God, man. Losing to Kirby in the first year and to Cricket Bama UT coach JP. Yes.
It is what it is. Mr.
What's up, Jay Flowers?
Light skin himself.
Yeah, there you go. I'm late again, man. All right, Nick.
Yo.
You giving him a pass?
Yeah. Jay cool. Jay Flowers cool.
yeah. Passes, man. Jay, Jay, yeah, you better be glad you coming in on Nick's side, Jay, because I will give you a pink slip over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Bubba is here today, too. Yeah, Bubba give you that pink slip, man. Have Bubba reprimand you, man. Reprimand you, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Better late than never, Jay. That's right, man. For sure, man. Tim on both channels, Mr. Houdini.
Yeah, yeah, say mine.
The playbook sucks sometimes, Tim. Are we talking about Gus or are we talking about Hugh Freeze? He said Keelan will be fine.
Yeah, I think it's not a broken leg. I know that.
Okay, he said agree. No excuses. Listen, man, I was driving from Auburn. That's my doctor's. Yeah, you're right. You do get an excuse. You're driving from Auburn. Anytime you're going to Auburn and coming from Auburn and just talking about Auburn, you get an automatic excuse. How about that? What's up? Hogbone.
Shout out to Hogbone.
Bama ain't no joke on the post. I'm wondering if they get chemistry. Could be tough to handle.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Auburn beats Alabama because the guard play. I think Auburn has better guards. You got to remember, Holloway is over there, and he played at Auburn last year, and his problem was he was too small.
And I was just I was kind of watching him, and it's like kind of like he give up and get frustrated when you get big physical guys on him. It's just like he wilt, he withers under that, man. So hopefully, and think about this: self-scouting and even scouting Alabama. Bruce Pearl knows this guy, man. He knows his weaknesses. He knows him inside out, man. So. We're trying to do a live watch party and watch that Alabama Auburn game live, man. We're trying to. We're wrong? Who's wrong? Y'all wrong?
I used to sound like y'all wrong for when you was jumping back from back.
Oh yeah,
that's what he talking about. He was like, y'all wrong. LOL. That's funny. That's funny.
Man, we had Auburn dad jumping back from channel to channel, man. I was just skipping his comments, so he was jumping back and forth. All right, Nick, we about to get into this. We're gonna do a stock up, stock down, or push. All right.
Okay.
This is what I want to know. Let me get my paper out here, man, because Nick be having me doing research. All right, Nick, let's talk defense, man. Let's talk defense. And this is what I want to know. I'm going to give you every position group. And what I want you to do, man, is I want you to give me a stock up like we did last year. And we was spot on, man. I mean, that analysis was spot on. Are we on the stock report? Each position group, stock up, stock down, push. All right. Let's go corner. Stock up or stock down on corner?
Stock up.
I agree. Stock up is on corner. For what we had from last year.
Rayon Strouder is that deal.
Stock up. And then, you go with Jay Crawford and those guys growing up another year. Then you go with the guys you're bringing in. You're bringing in more blue chippers, man. Fagans. I mean, I want to see Fagans, man. I really want to see him play. All those guys, winners. So, yeah, I go stock up. Let's go safety. And I just said winners, but let's go safety.
Stock up. Stock up with safety. Yeah, you got Eric Winters, you got Anquan Fagans.
You got those guys coming in.
Yeah, Champ Anthony. If Champ Anthony is healing and progressing well, you got him coming back as well. You also have Sylvester Smith who could possibly play. Well, yeah. So it's interesting to see. So yeah, I got stock up with them as well.
And then this is what I asked Bubba, man. I was, Sylvester Smith played a lot of nickel in the Iron Bowl. Do you keep him at nickel or do you move him back to safety, he was recruited to play?
Yeah, I would probably move him back to safety. I would probably move him there. And let him rotate in there, because the thing about it is he probably would not have been playing nickel if Champ Anthony wouldn't have got hurt.
Absolutely, sure.
Yeah, he would be back in his natural position of safety. So that's why I would move him back to. I would like to see, and this is me personally, I would like to see Kent Lee move to safety. As well.
Me too. I would too.
I'd like to see him because I think he would thrive there.
I do too, man. Same page, man. Let's go linebackers.
I got to push on linebackers as of right now.
I go right now without where we are now. I go stock down on linebacker.
I'm not stock down. I can't go that far.
Yeah, I go stock down, and I'm gonna tell you why I go stock down. I go stock down, man, because we lost too much experience and too much playing experience, man. We lost Asante, we lost Keys, we lost Mayusi. Gote didn't contribute that much, but those three that we lost, we didn't replace it with. Who did we replace Asante and Keys and Mayusi with? Those guys started and had years of experience. Who did we replace them with? That's why I say stock down. on the
Well,
line.
yeah, if you're looking at it from the experience standpoint, I get where you're coming from. But if you're looking at just from talent wise and what can play, you got Robert Wood, you coming back. You got DJ Barber back there. DeMarcus Riddick got play last year. You got Xavier Atkins coming in, who played 1 year at LSU and got a little bit of playing time. That's SEC experience there as well. So
Sure.
I mean, my thing is this, man. I'm pushed because the only reason why I'm pushed is because there's not enough depth. And when I say depth, I mean depth at in the experience position. So that's the reason why I think you're seeing Auburn going out looking at a guy like Alexander from Alabama, just to get more bodies in there and get a little bit more depth. And if they are thinking about actually moving Joe Phillips to that linebacker position and making that permanent, I wouldn't be mad at that. But like I said, I think he's gonna earn his money rushing the quarterback off the edge.
Yeah.
But
Now I'll say with the linebackers too, man. It's the upside. Now I can see if we just say if we get the linebacker from Alabama and then kind of just keep it right there and move Joe Phillips. What that tells me is that, and I'm not in DJ Durkin head, but what tea leaves I read is that, man, he's looking at this linebacker core. Although they are young, you're like, okay, they may make their mistakes just like the secondary last year, but we got some dogs and some players in here that can play in the SEC, and we're gonna play these young guys just like they did on the defensive line. So that would tell me if they don't go out and just like spend a lot of money on another big linebacker that has experience. So you notice with the LSU guy, what was the guy we had coming in? Was it Arizona State? The linebacker that came in that
Phoenix
wanted to commit,
Phoenix Jackson, yeah,
Phoenix Jackson. He had the experience, but DJ Durkin took the LSU linebacker that had not really no experience.
The eligibility,
and upside. You know what I'm saying? So that he took that talent and upside. So that's what he's looking for: talent and upside. He'll go with that over necessarily
experience.
So I still go down on it. What about edge?
Edge, you have what, Jamonta Waller, as of right now,
Waller and Crawford,
and Amaris Williams
and Smith
and Jared Smith.
Smith.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go push for the same fact that I said for the linebackers. You got a lot of talent, but not enough experience. But you got a lot of talent there. It's a big upside there. I think if you're looking at it, I think Crawford and going into the season, Crawford and Falk will be the only ones that have real playing experience.
Absolutely.
Behind them, there is no one. That's the reason why that's the reason why they're looking at Terry Webb is going to be a D lineman. My bad. Excuse me, from Texas State. That's why they're looking at
Chris Murray
from Sam Houston State. That's why you're looking. That's why they were looking at AJ Hoffer before he committed to Georgia Tech. That's why he was looking at people like he didn't commit to Georgia. That was it him? I think Hoffer did commit to Georgia Tech. Fact check me on that. But that's why you were looking at those guys to get some more experience on the field to go with those guys, because they are going. The thing about Auburn is they are going to rotate a lot of guys in at that D line position. So that shouldn't be a problem.
I'm gonna go. I want to go push, but I got to go slightly stock down on the edge, and that's because of experience. Because you had McLeod, and then you had Crawford come in. He already had experience, and then he turned it on at the end of the year. So the question would be: could McLeod replicate? I mean, could Crawford replicate McLeod's production, and could Waller replicate Crawford's production?
But I mean,
question. And then I guess if you got the guy from Sam Houston, then he could replicate Crawford's production. You feel what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but it's gonna be interesting to see, because you're getting a lot of bodies in. A lot of young talent that want to get on the field as well too. So
absolutely,
you're creating a problem when you could have put a lot of the young talent on the field that they get experience. But it is what it is. I understand.
All right, let's go the other side. Let's go defensive end.
Defensive end, we talking as of right now, Joe Phillips. We talking
defensive end.
Yeah,
Kildren Falk.
No, you're right. My bad.
Kildren Falk.
Wait, what are you asking specifically?
Defensive end, the defensive end spot. We just hit edge, so I'm asking defensive end. Do you go up, down, push? On you got Kildren Falk and Amaris Williams right now at the defensive end side.
Yeah, probably go. those are the only two guys that you really gonna probably get some run. I probably just go stock. I probably go stock up because Morris Williams is gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I go stock up on that too because you get Keldrick Falk another year in the system, the other year in strength training, and then you get a Morris Williams, which we really didn't have anybody come off that side anyway. So you got to go stock up. You know what I'm saying? With him being in the system another year. Okay, interior. Let's talk about interior. Stock up, stock down, or push.
I'm going to stock up because if you watch the show that I did Thursday night,
okay,
I said that Jordan Crawford in 3 years is going to be the best player in college football.
Okay.
So I'm going to stock up because I think Jordan Crawford is going to come in and dominate.
Okay. Believe it or not, Nick, I'm gonna go stock up. Believe it or not, I'm gonna go stock up on the interior, in which I was saying, well, stock up to a degree because I wish still we could get a bigger difference maker. But I think production wise, we have more than what we had last year with bringing in Jordan Crawford and all of the young guys we got coming in that class. I think those are better players than we had coming in last cycle. So I think those guys are going to play. And then you bringing in, okay, we had Ember to visit. Do you think they get Ember? Because we got bat signals talking about they might get Ember. I don't know if they are or not, but.
Well, he's visiting other schools as well. He just came in to visit. I don't know. You know, I know Vontae King put that tweet out. I mean, you know, you're reading into what part. I mean, we all on the edge trying to see what happens.
Yeah.
Do we get Ember? I mean, it's a possibility that you probably get him. But when you look at this, if I'm Ember, I'm looking at what Auburn's bringing in with Crawford and with Autry. And then, of course, you got Dallas Walker coming in. Not to mention you got Travis and Blockton back on the inside as well, who more than likely going to be your starters. Where do I play? I mean, because if you look at Jordan Crawford, man, I'm telling you, like I said, man, Jordan Crawford is going to be in that rotation. Rotation. And if I'm not, I
think all three of them be in the rotation, in my opinion.
Jordan Crawford is going. I don't know about Autry yet. I mean, Autry's good. He's a big guy. But I know what I saw with Jordan Crawford.
I got you. I'm on the same page with you with Jordan Crawford.
He's going to be in the rotation. And like I said Thursday, I said that man is literally, potentially could be a starter by the middle of the season, by week 6 or 7.
Don't doubt it. But see, but you're saying the same thing me and Bubba was saying. So think about it now. If he's a starter, then your boy Dallas Walker going to be a rotational piece.
That's all, I've been saying it the whole time. I've never said he was going to be a starter. I said he's going to be an impact player. He's going to be on the rotation.
Yeah, but that's what we were saying. He's about a game 5. He would be a rotation piece. That's what the point me and Bubba was making. And I'm looking at the production. If they do get Ember, and if they do get Walker, Ember last year was 15 solos, 15 assists. Walker was 21 and 29. Just for I looked at Marcus Harris's just to kind of bounce that off. He was 22 solos, 18 assists.
So he was what, seven more tackles more than Jeffrey Ember, and Jeffrey Ember
sure.
He didn't start.
Right, but this thing about Marcus Harris, he had 7.5 sacks. That's the thing, is he was very disruptive, and I don't think Ember didn't have any.
Yeah, that was a different defense too, though. Yeah. That was a way different defense. That was more of a 4-2-5 defense he was playing in as well. It wasn't really a 3-3-5. I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, in this, if Ember comes in, he's gonna be that 3 technique more than likely. So, I mean, they probably more than likely gonna want him to come in and try to get some pass rush on the defense. On the quarterback, which could potentially have more opportunities of getting those sacks, depending on what it is. I think he has a motor, what he showed, but it is what it is. So we'll see.
Okay, let's catch up, Nick, and then we're gonna go to Auburn Addicts Football U right quick, man.
All right. We got a lot of catch up to do. There's a lot of comments. Shout out to y'all comments, man.
Yeah, shout out in the comment, man. Let's go, Nick. You
Oh, Buddy Skinner said, I believe Hugh and Gus would be unstoppable as an offensive team together. Okay.
Okay, right. You said I guess could you answer if Hunter, Lambert, Smith, McLeod, Hood, and Scott true starters?
Definitely. Hunter.
What's up? It's me. What's going on?
Hunter, Lambert, Smith, McLeod. Who is Hood?
Who is Hood?
Yeah, I don't know. Keontae Scott. Yeah, Keontae Scott. Keontae Scott can play. I'm gonna just leave it at that. He can play.
Okay.
This promotion smells like Coach Hugh Freeze giving him one last shot before he gets fired, just putting him somewhere different.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot about Buddy said he believed Gus and you would be unstoppable on offense. Okay?
We said that.
We did that. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead. Let's go.
Bubba, what's up, my man? What's going on? You talking in the chat? Bro, you struggling with the fries in the parking lot? Crazy. Why can't we get JC Hart to return? Maybe he's having trouble finding fielding or something, but he can't. You know what? I low key forgot that JC Hart was on the team. That's just how much talent and depth there was back there, man. I was like, yo, when they said JC Hart, I was like, you right. What is going on with JC Hart?
I forgot about JC Hart, man. He the fastest guy on the team, too, man. I forgot about JC Hart,
bro. What's up?
Hey.
Shout out to Auburn Addicts Life. Clemson alumni.
That sounds like a brother, Nick. Is that one of your ice cold brothers?
Yeah, it is. That's why it is. Shout out to Mark.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's go.
Mark isn't hot dog water, but he's very overrated. Oh my god! I'm talking about that man cousin. Why that man in the chat? Wait a minute. What are we talking about? For the shout out to Tez. Tez. Hey, by the way, man, I don't know. He already put it out, man. Congratulations to Tez. Tez got credentialed for the Senior Bowl as well.
Man, that's awesome.
So Tez will be there on the sidelines for the Senior Bowl at the end of the year, end of this month. So he'll be there as well. Shout out to Tez. I know he coached special teams from the both. Maybe this is to get him on the field because obviously it didn't work. You're right, it didn't work on special teams.
Yeah.
Who doing?
Who flops more than a fish?
That's a great question. I'm trying to figure out who we're talking about. Interesting.
Clarify that. Let's go.
A good coach would have JC as a threat every time he touches the ball.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, because he's the fastest man on the team.
Yeah, he's the fastest man on the team. Sure.
Can't coach speed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
What else we got? Gus. Gus has a.
You talking Cam Newton? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. If we are talking Cam Newton, bro, he didn't even. Oh my god, man.
Okay. Go to
the Bama not only losing prior 5 and 4 stars on the roster from Bama, we now retroactively own in Alabama in recruiting. That's what I'm saying, man. 8 of the top 10 players in the state went to Auburn this past year, and the other two, one went to Ohio State and one went to Oregon. So we'll see. And maybe that one that went to Oregon may be in the transfer portal heading back this way because his coach is interviewing for the Chicago Bears job. Legend.
Yeah, legend. Okay.
I'm gonna need an SEC tourney championship and a
Final four banner.
For the Tigers. Yeah. Okay. Harbone. I don't think he's ever returned before. That's an extremely difficult thing to learn. Mm-hmm. You have to make very quick decisions. Perry has a lot of experience returning, so maybe it could be him. That is true because Perry played every position in his last season in high school. He did a lot of that. Wow. Perry Thompson probably could go back there and field some punts. Yeah. Bama losing talent makes my teeth white. Shout out to Connie, man. Connie said, "Don't watch it again, man. We lose. You're gonna be sad."
You told the eyeball.
Just pop it up here for a sec. Hi, War Eagle. Auburn Dad, shout out to Auburn Dad, man. Shout out to Auburn Dad for life.
Oh man. My God, man. Good.
CJ said, shout out to CJ, man. She said, I just want a number 1 seed. I'm going to be disappointed if they don't make the Final Four. They have my hopes super high.
Yep.
I'm all in no matter what happens. Yeah, I think
man, for real, man. That's why I'm at CJ.
That is true. He used to keep a lot of receivers, but that was during the time when NIL and transfer portal weren't prevalent either. So you never pass up that type of talent. That's true. She says you already know how she feels about Gus.
Yeah, you go to link, y'all.
I don't know, but by JC, he was at Locha Poker. He surely was. So hard to tell. But I think he'll play both sides. Don't know about returns. I know they either got a talent for it or not. That is true. It's hard to feel punts because you're not looking at what's coming to you or anything. Absolutely. They said Jeremy Johnson burning up in Mexico.
I told you, Jeremy Johnson won a championship in Mexico, man.
Shout out to Jeremy Johnson, man. Shout out to Jeremy Johnson. It's one of Gus Malzahn guys. Yeah. If Steve Sarkisian leaves Texas for the NFL, it could mean Arch Manning could be on the move too. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting, but I don't think Arch is going to end up at Auburn. I don't think it. 30 or so starters total. 8 starters gone, along with 10 to 12 more. Freeze is gone.
Huh? That's it's me as an Alabama.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Alabama fan. It's me. How's the prime to Auburn going? He keep telling me Yellowwood over there talking to Prime, and Prime gonna be out there.
He coming to Auburn. What's the other channel so I can sub? So you got Auburn Addicts-TV.
Auburn Addicts TV.
Then you have Water Cooler Talk podcast on YouTube.
Yeah. You're on the Water Cooler Talk podcast. So Auburn Addicts TV.
Yep.
Let's have it.
Again, a good coach could turn CJ into a monster. Or you mean JC?
JC, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That Florida Kentucky game was nuts. No defense, but a lot of offense. Talking about the basketball game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Gus and Freeze rely on their systems instead of players. They don't care about footwork and mechanics. Thank you, Ed.
That's a good point, man. That's a great point, man. That's a great point. Yeah, JC. He was talking JC.
I think so, though. I think he's built a lot and could play free safety. Ooh,
yeah, man, for real. I believe that too. That's where you want him at, man. Yeah.
Interesting. Route running is what we're saying. Yep. Route running, more Gus. Hey, I don't want both, fam. Shout out to King Richard.
Man, what's up, man? That's what I'm talking about, man.
She don't say Aiden, she say Faden.
Faden, oh my God.
Faden, not Aiden, but Faden.
I like that though.
They said Coach Free got mad at Riley Leonard because he gave a verbal to an agreement to come, then came back and wanted $700,000 more, so he stuck with PT.
Well, that's a lot more to ask, isn't it?
I think there's more to that story than that, though.
Good Lord, to ask for $700,000 more, that's a lot, man.
I think it's a little bit more to that story. King, who said Sark leaving? I haven't seen that.
Me either.
Now, to that question, Dan Lanning is on the short list for the Bears job. So, it'll be interesting to see. So that's why I'm saying if that happens, that gives Naeem Offord, he can enter the portal.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to be up there, so that he has that opportunity. King Richard saying cornerback stock up. But we're not saying Dan Lanning is leaving. That's just speculation. The rumor as of right now. Auburn Dad. The media is saying the NFL is going to come calling. Oh, for Sarkisian. That's what they talking about. Yeah. Ed Darby got secondary up.
Yep.
Okay, Bubba. Here go Bubba. Bubba said D-line edge stock slightly down. Linebacker.
That's what I say. Yep.
Cornerback stock up. Safety push slightly up. Okay.
Okay, yeah, man. Me and Bubba on the same page. Me and Bubba like right there, Nick. Me and Bubba like right there on that thing, bro. King Richard said safety up.
Safety's up. You got to stock up with safeties. Wow, really, Cunny? I totally missed that under a rock lately. Nah, it's cool. It's cool, man. It was only red today. Okay. Shout out to Cunny, man. Shout out to Cunny. Stock up everywhere but Nickelback. Shots fired.
For real, man.
Linebacker push, but as the season goes on, it could build a lot of stock.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Man, if Archer leaves, I expect him to go to Tennessee or Ole Miss due to his dad and family ties. That's probably the first places out.
Yeah. D-line edge down. Yeah. King Richard on the same. He on the boat with me and Bubba, man. What's up, Hot Tide?
Shout out to Hot Tide.
Hot Tide. Like commercial. Hot Tide.
High Tide. Like, that ain't even the right saying, bro. What you saying? That's funny.
Man.
Sometimes heart for the school can jump experience in the long run for the season. Ooh, I like that, Harbaugh. Yeah, so he did commit to Georgia Tech. I just wanted to make sure I got it. I saw that. I read that correctly that he did commit. Harbaugh, prayer for the family, man. Shout out to Harbaugh, man. Hoping everything's going well with your family there.
Man. For sure,
everything's going.
Yes.
Edge is definitely stock slightly down as of right now. We lost the NFL guy.
Yeah, that's what I say, man.
And talking about McLeod.
Yep.
We got to be thudding the QB and everybody.
Listen, y'all, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like I say, and I don't say this lightly, man. The Auburn family, man, and that's what I say. Me and Nick don't claim to be no professionals. We just like gathering with everybody, the Auburn fans. Message talk football, and dude, I like to go in the comments, and I know it takes sometimes longer than a regular show, but I just like to hear what everybody is saying, man, because people coming with mind-blowing stuff, and he is correct, Nick. This is right, man.
If you hitting the QB every play, now you got to be careful about that though, because if you take 2 steps and then hit them after you throw the ball, then they're gonna throw a rough and they're gonna throw a penalty.
No, he's saying I think
No, I know. If you hitting the QB every play and then you getting his attention, it's easy in the pocket. So yeah.
It's like, bro, we need to be practicing that, man. Like, we need to be thudding the QB in practice, man, so he'll be ready for real contact and not, all frazzled and out of, his mind. That's we do, man. We do.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that, but that's the money part. That's the money position on the team. You gotta have the right guy for that. I just can't overlook losing Rakes and Bleedy. They were both huge in run defense, and starting young guys could hurt your gap discipline.
Yeah,
not Jordan Crawford.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say, and I agree, Bubba. That's why I said, man, I looked at the production. That's what I said. If we get Ember, if that's what it was based on, if we get Ember and Walker together, I looked at their production, and it was at a smaller school, Western Kentucky, but Ember and Walker had better production than Bleedy and Rakes. So that's why I said, that's why, it was either a push or a little better. Well, I said stock up because of that. If we got Ember, that was the only reason. Now, if we don't, I agree with you, Bubba. I agree Crawford starts by week 8. Yes, we're all on that same page.
Jamar Gibbs said on a question time with reporters that Saban's practices were harder. They went live every week. Yep, that's true. That was. I think that was kind of known though.
Yeah, they said Georgia is the same way, man. They said they have knockout, drag out practices, man, and that's the thing that the defensive coordinators, especially Ellis Johnson, had with Gus is like he's like, dude, we don't have the ones. Ellis Johnson, I remember he used to just say, we need to get good on good, man. We need to do good on good. Gus was going first team against second team on both sides, and man. That's a false sense of hope. So you get in the game, dude. It's like you're not acclimated to real ones. And then it takes you the first 3 or 4 games of the season to get acclimated to the real speed of the ones. But go ahead.
No, I feel what you're saying on that, but then you got to balance that as well, too, because you don't want people injured either.
Yeah. And that was Hugh Freeze's thing, Nick. That was his thing. He was like, man, he was wrestling with it. He said, man, I'm battling in my mind. Do I want to have a physical team or do I want to get a team to the bus? And he said, man, I'm really struggling. So he was saying that, do I go physical in practice and go one-on-ones and have these hard practices and get people injured and not able to fill the team? So it was because of the depth. So now that we have more depth, hopefully they will be more physical in practice.
Agree. At least we could go. At least we can go live a couple. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, yeah, you can always go. I mean, I know when we was playing, we would go live on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Wednesdays would be live days. You would go full pass, we hit. And Wednesdays, then you would do shells Thursdays, shorts Fridays, whatever, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Ron Roberts ran more 3.35 than Durkin. Okay, all right. I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Did he?
I got the numbers.
Bubba got the numbers. Bubba got the numbers, man.
I know for a fact we always had sometimes we only had 3 people with their hand in the dirt a lot under
I think you said 20%. Did you say 20%, Bubba? With DJ Durkin with the hands in the dirt? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know when y'all get another call in point. I'll holler at you. Okay, we'll do in a few minutes. I'm gonna drop it in a second. Hey, go ahead. We almost there.
Time to get our learn on. Yeah. Auburn Addicts University coming up in a minute, I think.
Yes, it is. It is, bro. You know that. It's a good one too.
Let's see what we got
going on. Play call and stop. Oh my God, that's an awesome one. Play call and stop.
I'm okay. This all right. I'm gonna go stock down.
Why?
Stock down. Like, okay, so you know what? Let me think about that. Hold on, man. Let me think.
That is a good question, man.
Let me think on that one, bro.
I'm gonna go stock up, Nick. I'm gonna go stock up.
Okay, so you going stock up because of, you know what? I'm gonna rock with you on that. And the reason why I'm gonna rock with you on stock up is because, as I stated earlier, he got all the pieces that he wants.
Yes, that's why
to do what he wants to do. Now, if it doesn't work this year, it's not the talent.
Okay,
it's you. That's what it is.
Or you picked another wrong quarterback.
It's still him because he still has to evaluate that.
I agree, man. I agree.
If it doesn't work this year, and when I say work, that means if Auburn doesn't win 8 or 9 games this year, that's still a failure in my book.
Sure.
Because the talent, like, you won 6 games, you made a bowl, but the talent says this should be a 9-win team at least.
Sure.
8 or 9-win team at least.
Yeah, I say 8. I'll go 8. I'll go 8. Yeah, I'll go 8.
If
yeah,
not,
that was good.
It,
No,
it
yeah,
could be a playoff team, but
yeah.
Acting like
King, they on your neck today, King. They on your neck today, boy.
acting
You
like
need some
Justin
reinforcement.
Villanova.
You need to go get the mayor, King, because they on your neck today, bro. King, what's up, my man? The old man, the OG is in the house. Everybody step back. Everybody step back and salute, man. The OG is in the house, man. OG is in the house, man. Everybody step back and salute, man. Lee's finest, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lee's mafia, man. He the mafia. He is the guy. He is over the Lee's
talking about. That's what's up. Old man is here sober for the first time in a minute.
Hey, that's what's up, man. He here though. He here. See, I give old man a pass like Nick be giving passes. He here though.
Right. He here. That's all that matters. So prime time turn down yellow fella.
Yeah, here we go again, man.
What's
up, Martin? What's up, Martin? What's up, Martin? What's up,
Shout out to Martin, man. Shout out to Martin.
I think M will be take Rakes or Bleedy spot. Yeah. It's like they're both gone. You know what I'm saying? They're both gone. So yeah, I think Ember, I think he would kind of get the same production, in my opinion. Ooh.
Well, I'll tell you, Griff was not a good defensive coordinator. We'll say
no, he wasn't a good defense coordinator. We know, or was that talent, but we know it. What didn't he wasn't a defense coordinator for Howard. But like I said, man, McGriff is that dude, in my opinion, because look at the lineage, look at the people he put in the NFL, man. He can coach. He can coach some corners.
Exactly, he can.
He can coach some corners now.
Yeah. He's 3-3, so he's taking Bleedy spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. We saying the same thing. But see, you, me and Bob, Bubba? Yeah. Go ahead.
Missing Saban children, it would be all right. Yeah, funny, man. Y'all hilarious.
What's up, Gregory? How you doing, man?
Not Willie Beeman. Not steaming Willie Beeman.
Enter the name into the portal.
We need steaming Willie Beeman right now. Willie Beeman. Jerry Jones is making mirror off of the
really?
Wow.
Yeah, you know he did that with Quincy Carter.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Interesting.
What's up, son? Who said I was sober?
Hilarious, man. Hilarious.
Eddie Rashada back in the portal, bro.
Hey, more power to him, man. Hey, it's his right. It's his right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
He left Georgia, so man, that's what I was telling. I was telling my brother, in my opinion, I don't think Kirby Smart is gonna have to be able to deal and keep doing this thing about players, younger players not making more than starters, or people coming in not making more than starters. This day and age, dude, if you want a 5-star quarterback, the rates are going up. So you're not going to be able to tell a quarterback, man, I'm not going to pay you more than a starter when the market keep going up. Eventually, you're going to have to do it, man. You see what happened in Michigan, man. This dude making more than probably any starter on the team.
Yeah, you're talking about quarterback.
The quarterback that flipped from LSU, man.
Bryce Underwood.
Yeah, Bryce Underwood. So he's probably making more than anybody on the team. So I don't know if that model will last. Just like with Dabo Swinney saying he's not going in the portal, but this year, guess what? He went in the portal. Exactly. So you're right. That's not gonna work, man. No problem, bro. And he said, yeah, the old man is funny, man. The old man.
So I was sober.
Leave Texas. Oh, he says on Fan Shield.
Wade, man. What up, Wade?
Wade, what's up, man? What's up, Wade? Yeah, you here, man. My wife always calls right before you guys come on. Hey, man, you better answer that call too. You know, exactly. so you might not be able to come on here anymore, Wade. Tell your wife we appreciate her letting you come on today.
Shout out to Mrs. Lewis.
Go ahead.
My guy, protecting yourself from your wife's wrath is on a short list of yeah, you're right.
It is, man. That's what I'm saying. It is, bro. It is, man.
He working on the dog. Oh, the house. He's still building a house. Okay, cool.
What's up, man?
I always listen to the two best Auburn podcasts on the two. Appreciate that.
High Tide, man. Appreciate that, man. Man, you making us feel like we more than mid, man. Appreciate that.
You really
Let's go. Humble Soul is in the house, man. All right, we finna get to the Auburn to some Auburn stuff, man. To some Auburn University and talk about points, man. That's why y'all so good, DC. Y'all ain't professional. That's right. We are not professional. It's more like chopping it up with your puntas. Okay.
Partners.
Okay. What? Golly.
With your partners.
Partner. Oh,
Yeah.
did I say pot? Anyway, Jesus Christ, man. Keep doing what you do. Appreciate it, man. My God. Okay. Fishing, there's no better way to kill them. DC and Nick are the best in business, man. Hey, man, don't do that, man. You're making us feel real good about ourselves. In fact, we don't want no more corporate BS.
Oh man.
And old man, true. That's what's up. Gus worried about injuries. He wasn't going to use the players other than running back. Anyways, bro, he would use the running back.
Osman Crumble, you about to
boy. Osman about to get put that work in, bro. When you third, you don't take the player to the ground. Yeah. 2 days made men out of boys when I played. Absolutely.
2 days, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But back then, bro, we was like riding bikes to it. Well, we rode motorcycles to it.
I remember we had 2 days. We had to spend the whole day there. Like we had practice in the morning and we couldn't leave. We just had to spend the whole day there. I was like,
we got to leave, man. We got to leave.
Not us. Yeah. Man. We had to spend the whole day there. I was like, man,
we got to leave, bro. We got to leave, man. But it was hot. It was hot as fire there. I don't know, how didn't we have heat strokes back then, man?
It was so hot.
How like did we like literally not have heat strokes, bro? Because it was like we were out there all day in the heat of the day, man. Practice, you're talking about, huh?
I was younger. I was about 110 pounds lighter, so easy to run.
Yeah, practice. We're talking about practice. Hey man, I said he ever made that statement. He said his kids joke him to this day about that, man. He say he hate
practice.
Yeah, he said his kids joking about it, man.
Practice.
Still calling plays, man. Hope not, man.
Practice. We're talking about practice, though. Not the game that I love. We're talking about practice. But if you go back and understand the reason why he was saying that, he said it like 30 some times.
Yeah.
In the what's not. If you understand why he was saying that, it makes sense. Just go find it, and you'll understand why he kept saying practice, because it was something that was going on personal in his life when he was saying, but it became a meme.
Okay, that's what, man. Yeah, no problem. You man. Hopefully he's getting better, man. Play calling up. Gus tried his best to hold back Cam and then just gave up. Bang. Bro, y'all wild, man. Y'all wild, dude.
Bro, they own you.
Oh man. You say I feel like we know too much about Hugh Freeze's business, man. I love it though, man. He's the most transparent coach I've ever heard. His press conferences are interesting, or were interesting, because he would just tell the truth, man. I love it, man. Salute, yes, man. Play calling, priorities on the sideline. I'm always here. That's what's up, man. College QBs, yesterday's prices are not today's prices. That's right. Facts, Tim. Coach Hugh Freeze being in the press conferences like it's a confessional. I do, man. That's why I like him, man. Crawford is going to be a dog. Yes.
Crawford.
Yeah. Yeah. It was hot, man. It was hot. That's something. Yeah. We got to leave, but you were so tired you didn't want to go do anything else. You're right. I was a right tackle. We couldn't drink. What? But a Dipsy cup of water, but two salt tablets. They thought we could cramp. Man, that's crazy.
The salt
really?
Yeah. I mean, we used to get salt tablets, mustard, or pickle juice.
Yeah, but he said they couldn't drink but one Dipsy cup, bro.
Yeah, nah, no.
That is unbelievable, man. 2 days in the middle of humidity was no joke. I go home now and I don't go outside until it's night. Exactly. But we were out there practicing. That's crazy. The team are repair yellow fellows playing. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, man. 2 days and you can't leave. Yep. Just called days.
Right. It was a day. Well, it was so practice start. Okay, so we would have practice at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then it would go from 8 to 10, and then from basically 11, from about 10:30, 11 till 1:30. He was watching film, doing that, and then you would eat, and then you would go back to practice at 3, from 3 to 5. So we was basically there all day. Yeah.
Okay. Hey Nick, let's get into this, man. I'm gonna get into this right quick.
He said he know his father, he know his grandfather.
Hey, that's what's up. Tell him what's up, man.
Yeah, tell him we said
Come hang out with us, man.
yeah.
2 days are now indoors facility. Yes, I finished high school in '79. Yep, yeah.
2 Dixie cups, man. Nah,
Wow, that's crazy, man.
man. If I was
That's
tired,
crazy, man.
I tell you this, man. I would go out there and get as much water as I could. If I need it, I'm heading straight over to
That's just crazy.
shout out to Santana, shout out to all of them that was the water girls. Man, shout out to I was going over to them. Give me one.
Man.
Give me a bottle, please.
Say one, yeah, you wouldn't make it off the field for real, man. That's crazy, man.
And the funny part about it is we wouldn't even put the water in our mouth. We was putting the water down our neck, trying to stay cool. Like I think my undershirt was more wet than my jersey was. It's crazy.
Yeah. He said the jersey got to be signing in the man cave. That's right.
Yes,
all right, man. Let's get to this, Nick, because I want to talk about this.
All right.
Let's go to Auburn Addicts Football University.
Dun,
Right.
dun.
That's what I want to talk about, Nick.
All right.
What are the ways? And this may seem simple. It's gonna be simple at first, but then it's gonna be harder. Okay, that's what I think. Okay, what are the ways you can score in football?
All right. So we'll just go down the list. You can the 6-point play.
Okay,
Are you asking 6-point plays on offense or defense?
Yep.
Oh, offense is an offensive touchdown or a defensive touchdown. That's one play.
Okay.
A field goal is 1 point.
Okay, so that's field goal.
No. Field goal is 3 points. The extra point after the field goal is 1 point.
Okay. So we got 6 points for a touchdown.
Yep.
And then we got 3 points for a field goal. And then go ahead.
1 point for the extra point.
Okay. What else?
You have safeties.
Boom. Okay.
Which is a 2-point play.
Okay. So
go ahead. My bad.
no, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, you got safeties, which is a 2-point play. And then you have it's another one that it is escaping me right now. Please. Just
2-point conversion.
2-point conversion. Yeah, that's what
2-point conversion.
2-point play. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, now this is okay. So everybody knowing what's crazy. Some people just don't even know and don't even know American football, man. So each touchdown is 6 points.
Yeah.
When you kick the field goal after the 6 points, that's 1 point. The point after is 1 point. Okay. You can kick a field goal that's not a point after. That's 3 points, right? And then you can get 2 points by doing a 2-point conversion. When you score a touchdown and you don't kick a field goal, that means you score over the goal line, you get 2 points, or a safety. That means when you get stopped in your own end zone, not the opposing end zone, you get stopped in your own end zone. That is 2 points for the other team. Also, if you're in the end zone and you incur a penalty, like if the quarterback drops back in the end zone and the offensive line holds someone in the end zone, then that penalty results in a safety. All right, Nick, have you ever heard of this?
Yeah,
the 1-point play.
Yeah,
have you ever heard of this?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, I had never heard of a 1-point safety.
It's very rare. Very rare.
So never heard of it.
So basically, what the 1-point safety is a team is awarded 1 point after attempting a 2-point conversion. I mean, my bad. Hold up. Wait.
A point after.
Yes, that's what it is. A point after. Or a 2-point conversion. So I was right. That's what it is. But they score what would normally be a safety. Yeah.
So how I see it is, okay, a team is doing a point after, right? Kicking a field goal.
Yeah.
The other team blocks. No, the other team blocks the field goal.
Yeah.
And say the dude catch it in the end zone, right? He attempts to run out of the end zone. He runs back in the end zone and get tackled. So it wouldn't be a safety of 2 points. So it would be a safety of 1 point.
Yes.
That is amazing. I never knew that. Never knew it. So yeah, just why I want to bring that up, because it's a little known fact, man, that you can get 1 point score on a point after if you come out of the end zone and then you get trapped in your end zone. So that safety will result in 1
Come out
point.
the end zone, go back in and get tackled.
Yeah.
That's 1 point. Yeah.
1 point. I never knew that, man. All right, man. That was it. That's how I want to Auburn University. So I think that's it. I want to put this out there. Before we go, this is a trivia question, and I'm gonna get to the comments. Who was the last 1,000-yard back before Jarquez Hunter did it this year? Anybody know that? Then we're gonna read the comments and we're gonna get out of here.
I know all of them.
Okay. Safety, TD, field goal, extra point. Okay.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I dig me some football. You sure enough, yeah.
Sure.
Dixie Cup, where y'all practicing at Candyland?
Candyland
was in the house. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You can also score 1 point on a safety on a 2-point conversion. Yeah, that's what we just Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubba is like, come on, Bubba, man. Like Bubba is on it, man. The real 1-point safety. Yeah, Ed Darby got it. Ed Darby and Bubba. Okay, kickoff, return, punt, return. Yep. Touchdown, field goal, safety. I hate that they got rid of the drop back kick. Okay, dang, I forgot about the extra points and 2-point conversions. Did we cover running back a missed field goal, i.e. kick six? Oh man, yeah, that's true.
That's still 6 points though.
Yep. Similar to a Roush in CFL.
Mm-hmm.
Tank. Yep, you got it. Wow.
Almost 1,100
He
yards.
said Auburn dad said Keon, but it was Tank.
Yeah. So
Carry on. He was thinking carry on.
Yeah, it was Tank in 2021.
Yeah.
Carry on in 2017.
Yep.
Cam Petway in 2016.
Yep.
2015 was Peyton Barber.
Yep.
2014 was Trey Mason.
Yep.
2013 we had 2,000-yard runners. It was Trey Mason and Nick Marshall. 2012 it was
Micah Dyer.
No, that was 2011.
11. He did it 2 years too, right?
He did. Michael Dyer did it 2010, 2011. Yep. 2012 was Trey Mason again because he had 1,002 yards.
Okay.
And then 2011, Michael Dyer. I mean, you're right. My bad. Cameron Artis Payne.
Cameron Artis Payne.
Cameron Artis Payne was in 20. Was in 20.
Him, man.
20 what's his name? 2011, 2010 was Michael Dyer. 2009. No, my bad. 2010 was Cam Newton as well. 2000.
Gus kept some 1,000-yard rushes.
Yeah, you went like
1,000-yard rushes now.
I think it was like 8-9 years. You went with 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, that dude kept some 1,000-yard rushes. Yeah, Kerryon Johnson, Michael Dyer. Yeah, had to step out. That's cool. In the NFL free kick. Tank, Kerryon, Barber, Mason. Fair catch kick. What am I? Okay. Cameron Artis Payne, Ben Tate.
Yeah, Ben Tate was in the Ben Tate was like
I forgot about Ben Tate too. Golly, bro. He had a lot of
Ben Tate was after Kenny Irons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that Kenny Irons was something else, man. I remember that game he went into LSU. He was like, I'm going for 200 today. For the game. That dude went in the stadium. I'm going for 200 today. He did.
200 is what it is. And I did it.
Yeah, I forgot Tank. Yep. Man, Whitlow, man.
Yeah, 2009 was Ben Tate. Then before Ben Tate in 2009, Kenny Irons was in 2005. And then 2004 was Cadillac. 2003 was Cadillac. 2002 was Ronnie Brown. I think before that, I think it was Rudy Johnson.
Man, Auburn had a lot of Rudy Johnson was something else too, man. Auburn had a lot of 1,000-yard rushes. I don't even register the 2012 season. I don't remember. Bubba football knowledge is elite. They should have let you coach Nickelbacks.
Bow.
For real. Yeah, Kenny Irons. And he caught side saying Kenny Irons, man. Yeah, Kenny Irons was that dude, man.
Yeah, Kenny Irons was amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It's hey, shout out to Tez, Brad Lester. He won the
yeah,
1,000-yard back.
He won the 1,000-yard back. Well, he was like an 800-yard back.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Shout out to Tez. Yeah.
He said, I'm talking about the dogs, never soft, remember when. Caddy, yep, Booby, Ben Tate and Kenny Irons. Yeah, man, were the true Petway, Cam Petway.
He was in 2016. He was
he was the big back out of
Montgomery.
Right there near Montgomery. Yep. Big back, man. He had that year, man, and I don't know what happened. Didn't he get kicked off the team?
No, he hurt it.
I know Whitlow did.
Yeah, Whitlow got kicked off
He
the team.
transferred. Cam transferred and Whitlow got kicked off the team, I think. Somebody correct.
Cam Petway went to the draft, but he declared for the draft. He did. So Cam Petway hurt his foot. He had plantar fasciitis, and he couldn't play like the last 2 games of the season because he had that injury. But he ended up declaring for the draft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
man.
he had like 1,200. He had like almost 1,300 yards.
Yep. Because I remember he was brought in like a fullback type.
Yep.
He brought in was like a fullback type. Then they put him at tailback. Man, he thrived.
He had like a 5-game stretch where he was averaging like 190 some yards.
Yeah, he was running. What's crazy? He was running like Rudy Johnson, man.
Yes, exactly.
He was running like Rudy Johnson, man.
Exactly.
I think our UB days are over with the way the game is today, man. Especially with our coach, man. Over. We used to be running back man. The way our coach these days, man. Cameron is paying me the most underrated back we had since Kenny. Yeah, Cam Artist Payne was really underrated. I give you that, man. Ronnie Brown was better than Caddy. Boy, now you finna start an argument now, man.
I'll tell you this. Carnell
I was right. Yeah. Booby transfer and Peltway couldn't make it in the league. I heard he ran a 4.940 and that ended his playing career. Okay.
Yeah, he was still hurt, though. That was the thing, though. He declared for the draft the year he was hurt. I was like, that didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Like,
so I think it was Booby that got put off.
Because think about it. Because think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Think about this. If he would have stayed that extra year in 2017, it would have been him and Kerryon Johnson in the backfield. So when you was running Kerryon Johnson in the ground, you would have just put Cam Petway back there, and you wouldn't have had no drop off. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah,
you're right. Heath Evans and Trey Smith. Yeah, they were dogs too. You're right.
Trey Smith.
Man, Trey Smith with that guy. I remember the Iron Bowl when they thought he wasn't going to. Trey Smith carried us in the Iron Bowl. Don't get me started with this dude and not using running back. Yeah. For real, man. Yeah, he had a spike bone poking into his Achilles. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, Nick. Nick, what can they find you at, man? This has been a great one, man. This has been a great one. Y'all, this has been a great one. What can they find you at, Nick?
Yeah, man. Water Cooler Talk Podcast, man. We are here in these YouTube streets every day, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, live shows, man. But we are here, man. We appreciate you so much. Sometimes we have special guests that stop by with us every night over in the Water Cooler Talk studios. But as always, man, we appreciate y'all so much for helping us get to 500 subscribers. And we are on our way trying to push to 600 and above, trying to get to 1,000. But we appreciate it, man. Shout out to DC for letting us come over here and hang around with y'all and hang around with everybody and talk Auburn football, man. So we appreciate you, man. But we are here, YouTube every day, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, here on YouTube at the Water Cooler Talk Podcast as well. So appreciate you. Thank you so much. Holla.
He said Petway was in 2017. Yep, just after a few games. Petway declared early because he needed money. Appreciate it, man. Great show, man. Appreciate you, Auburn Dad, for life.
Shout out to Auburn Dad, man.
Appreciate you, man. When Rudy was at AU, my partner's brother, I got it now. My partner's brother also played for AU. He told us on the field, they call him Rudy. Off the field, they call him okay, man. Can't, man. I can't.
That don't sound good. That sound good at all, but that's funny.
Fishing, that's a reason I'm so pro NIL. Shouldn't be the problem for these kids, man. Yep, I am pro. I'm just not pro. I think transfer portal. Great show. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all coming in. Yeah, man. That's everybody coming in, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Yes.
Peace. And y'all can find me at Auburn Addicts on all platforms, man. We're gonna be coming with some new stuff next week. So check us out, man. Make sure y'all put on the notification. But man, he said King Richard said 514. That's what's up, man. Let's go. Auburn Addicts, we trying to get to 2,000, man. Let's go. We'll see y'all next week on some stuff, man. And we